Well, John McCain has all but secured the Republican nomination, but while he may have had that aspect of the race in his pocket, he's still got a lot of work to do convincing the right he's their guy. And Barack Obama on the other side continues to inspire the masses, but will the spell break before the general election? Democratic strategist Susan Estridge and Republican strategist Jason Rowe join me now. Now, Susan, start with you on the Democratic side. You know, I was at an event, and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell said this. He said that it's really good to watch this race because you've got New York Senator Clinton, who was born in Illinois, and you've got Illinois Senator Obama, who apparently was born in a manger. I mean, that is the joke that is going around Washington. Is there this perception that he is, you know, speaking and everybody's already got him going to the nomination?
Well, I think I think the fat lady is singing on the Republican side. I think there's no question when former President Bush is coming out and endorsing that, you know, there's a lot of noise from the fat lady on the Republican side. On the Democratic side, I think certainly Obama has momentum, but this race has been curiously immune to momentum. And until we get to Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Texas, or I should say Ohio, Texas, and Pennsylvania, I think, you know, with the Clintons, you can never count them out.
Yeah, Jason, I mean, the attack has been that Senator Clinton's been on the stump saying, listen, he can speak wonderfully, his wonderful rhetoric, but where's the substance? I mean, we're sort of hearing where's the beef from the Mondale days.
Well, you know, to me, Barack Obama is the Tony Robbins of the Democratic Party. You know, you see the infomercials with Tony Robbins on him, and he's very impressive, but does anyone actually know what Tony Robbins has ever done in his professional career? And I think that's what Obama offers, is something that, you know, a guy that looks like a great candidate, but I can't really picture him as a great president. I think that's going to be one of the challenges that he has, and I can understand why the Clinton people would be frustrated with this.
Susan, the Clinton campaign keeps on saying that there may be some surprise, or at least hinting it, about Obama's past, and that it would somehow come out with Republicans going negative, as they say often do in a general election. I mean, is there some surprise that the Clinton campaign has yet to unearth?
I don't know. They sure haven't whispered it in my ear. I mean, the thing about Obama, and you got to give him, I think he's very smart about this, is he's written very openly about the fact that, you know, he used drugs, he was not an A student, he went through a rough time. Now, are there going to be more details that come out about that? I don't know, but I think this President Bush proved that if you say when I was young I was wild and crazy, you can get away with that, and I'm not sure people really care, you know, exactly what kind of drugs he did with whom 25 years ago.
Jason, on the Republican side, John McCain is clearly focusing on Barack Obama and in his speeches, what a general election against him would look like. Is there still a problem for McCain, and we've talked about it for a couple of weeks, on the right? And with Mike Huckabee in this race, is there a vulnerability still in this race?
Well, you know, part of the argument people are making about why Huckabee is good to stay in the race for McCain is that it keeps him in the headlines. But if the headlines continue to show Huckabee winning primaries and revealing some of the softness of McCain's support, as he did in the South last week, that's going to be a problem. We've got 5 primaries in the next 3 weeks. Only one of those is a winner-take-all. And, you know, if he gets on the proportional selection of delegates, a huge number, that's going to indicate weakness in McCain's support and be a problem for him over the long haul.
And, Susan, really quickly, if you're advising the McCain campaign, what do you tell him?
Well, this is the best time to cement your base. I mean, you don't want to be cementing your base on the right come September. So do what you have to do now. Use Huckabee as the occasion to do it, to try to line up conservatives so that come summer and fall, you can focus on the middle where the election gets won.
Susan, Jason, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you again down the campaign trail.